This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp, and the reason why I brought out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39, is that whatever happens in this earth, whatever type of trauma happens or judgment, is because, all right, the God of Israel, He approves it, all right? Like I said, whatever happens, whatever goes down on this earth, the God of Israel approves it because He's in control of everything, all right? He kills, He wounds, He makes us alive, and He heals, all right? And right now we're in a time of killing and we're in a time of wounding. That's why you see all the craziness that's happening in this world, man, because it's judgment, all right? Judgment is here, okay? And let me read it one more time just to reiterate, regurgitate, repeat it. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. Right, there's no God, there's no power, all right, compared to the God of Israel, all right? He's in control of everything, all right? He's the omnipotent force, all right? And that's why the thing that you see here on earth is because of His will, all right? He approves it, all right? Nothing goes down on earth without the God of Israel's approval, all right? I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Right. So if the Lord sanctioned you to get put to death, it's time for you to get put to death. All right. If the Lord sanctioned that these nations got to go to war, it's time for them to go to war. All right. Let me get another precept to back this one up. This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. You see that? So the Lord kills and makes alive. All right? So things that happen in your life, all right, things that are happening within this country and this government is because it's of the Lord, man. All right? And it's time to bring this country down to the grave, man. All right? And you're seeing it. America's going down. Verse 7. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Right. And right now, all right, we're here, you know, we so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, we're considered the poor, but we're not, man. We're actually the rich, and you got to think that, all right, because we're Israelites, all right? We're the God's chosen people, all right? And it's time for this country to go down, all right, while we go up, man, all right? And if you're part of the elect, you'll understand this. But you got to understand that nothing goes down on this earth without Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's approval, all right? And right now, he's showing His works, all right, by making sure that all these nations go down. While we hear the elect men, all right, Lord willing, I'm part of it, all right, but there is an elect men, all right, they're going to be lifted up, man, and shine in these last days, all right, because it's of the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right? He's the power. He's the omnipotent force. In fact, when you look up that word, all right, God, a God, all right, first I'm going to go to etymology, and I have it up, all right? It means supreme being, all right? God-like person, image of God, but mainly supreme being, all right? And that's who the God of Israel is. He's supreme being, all right? He's above all, right? And He's chosen, okay, a few good men, all right, to bring this word out, man, all right, and to reveal His true power, man, all right? And that's why that nothing goes down without His approval, all right? Now, when you go to the Hebrew, now, of course, the wrong way they say it, you know, they'll say Elohim, power, but really in the Hebrew it's Lahayim, Alahayim. That's ancient Paleo Hebrew, man. Alahayim, all right, which means the power, all right? All right, the divine ones, rulers, judges, okay? The true God, okay? And that's why, man, what you're seeing now, man, what you're seeing happening, all right, today in this world is because the true power is ordaining it, man. He's approving it. Because it's time to bring down these societies, man, especially here in America. So let me get over to give an account, because even in the ancient world, all right, the God of Israel judged Egypt, okay? And I'm going to bring that scripture out. This is the book of Psalms. And America is spiritually Egypt, but look what he did to Egypt, and and you can just relate it to America today, man. Look at the condition that America is. It ain't gonna last. It's because, all right, the God's bringing judgment, man. All right, I'm gonna reiterate, regurgitate, repeat. All right, nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval. All right, and right now it's time for mainly America, but all you nations to go down. All right. So here's an account what happened in Egypt, all right, by the God of Israel. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and I'm going to start at 43. How he had wrote, the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 43. How he had wrote his signs in Egypt and his wonders in the field of Zohan, verse 45. He sent diverse sorts of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs, which destroyed them. Okay, that's what the Lord did to Egypt. All right, and you can see it. Look at America, man. America looks jacked up. All right, so you can just take these scriptures and just apply them and see what's going on in America. Like, dang, if the Lord jacked up Egypt by doing that, okay. What's he doing here in America? You should see it. Yeah, this is of the God of Israel. All right, I'm gonna continue on. Verse 46. He gave also their increase unto the caterpillar, and their labor unto the locust. Right, that's famine. Okay, in Egypt you had locusts and caterpillars eating up the what's it called? The vegetation there is in Egypt, man. The farmlands, okay, Salakia, the farmlands, all right, and that was ordained by the God of Israel, because nothing goes down on earth without the God of Israel's approval. Verse 47, he destroyed their vines with hail, and the sycamore trees with frost. Right, man, he was destroying Egypt's vine with hail, the sycamore trees with frost. Hey, look at it today, man. Hail comes down a lot here in America, Babylon, all right, and it destroys a lot. It destroys cars, it destroys farmland. Okay, and frost. All right, look, you got a nor'easter right now happening. All right, in the northeast of New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. All right, in that northeastern region area. Okay, that was the God of Israel, man. He does all this. All right. Verse 48. He gave up their cattle also to hail, and their flocks to hot thunderbolts. That's plain. 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them. Look at that. So why do you think things are happening here in America? It's because the angels are stirring it up, man. All right? And look, it said the Lord sent evil angels. Okay, the God of Israel sent evil angels onto Egypt. So yes, the God of Israel sending evil angels onto America to create all this turmoil to bring it down, man. Because it's time for America to be obsolete, man. All right? Like I said again, nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval. All right? Verse 50. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to pestilence. Ooh, pestilence. Hey, look at today, man. What's the pestilence of today? The flu, influenza. I was reading some articles. It's already over 100 children got put to death today, this year, in 2018. All right? That's of the God of Israel, okay? That's of the God of Israel, all right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ordained that, and he did it. And he allowed the angels to do that. All right? Verse 51, and he smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength, in the tabernacles of Ham. Of Ham. All right? Yeah, because the Egyptians are Ham, the Hamites. So that goes the descendant of Ham, Salakia. The Egyptians are the descendant of Ham. Okay? So that's why it says tabernacles of Ham. So right there and then, man, I mean, everything that went down, okay, in Egypt, it was of the Lord. Just like everything that's going down today in America, where you have Trump in office, fucking shit up, all right? Scandal after scandal, all right? You got America entangled in all these wars. You got famine in America. You got the debts accumulating so much that you got homelessness all over America. You got diseases, all right? You got pestilence, all right? It's because it's of the God of Israel doing it. He ordained it, all right? He sanctioned it. He approved it, all right? Because it's time to bring judgment. Let me go to Psalms. Still in Psalms 75. And I'm going to start at 6. For promotion come neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Verse 7. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the judge. He put it down and set it up another. You see that? So just like he brought Egypt up to a point where Egypt was the glory of kingdoms, okay? All the other nations looked at Egypt as a way of a culture to follow. The God of Israel brought it down. Look at it today. You see America. America was known as the glory of kingdoms, man. All right? Statue of Liberty, okay? Freedom. A beacon of freedom, quote unquote, all right? All right, at point it was exalted, and now the Lord is bringing it down, because promotion doesn't come by you devils, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people, all right? You didn't get into this power because, all right, it was of your will. No, it was the God of Israel who sanctioned it. He approved it. And now he's taking you out of your power. Why? Because we're now next in line. Because now we're being promoted to be the new rulers, all right? We Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man, okay, as well as a confusion of faces, they're going to be the new kings and priests, all right? Our women are going to be the new princesses, all right? Our children are going to be prince, okay? Our sons are going to be known as princes, all right? That's the new order that's coming, okay? Verse 8, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he pour out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Right. The God of Israel is going to make sure you drink his wrath, man. Because he kills and he makes alive. He wounds and heals, man. All right? So he's going to make sure he destroys you nations, all right? And he's doing it. You're all in debt, all right? You're engaged in all these wars, especially you, America, all right? You're going down, man, and it's beautiful, all right? Because, once again, I want to reiterate, regurgitate, repeat, nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval, okay? Period. Nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval, all right? Verse 9, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Israel, of Jacob, all right? So who's that talking about? That's talking about the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, all right? That's who the Lord's dealing with, all right? That's why I behoove you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to come back to your power, man. Because the God of Israel, man, he's done with America, all right? He's going to kill America. The God of Israel is going to kill off America, man. He's going to destroy this place, all right? And he's doing it. You see it. You see America falling, all right? This place is done, all right? It's because it's time for us to come into power. You got to start thinking like that, man, and come to your true biblical nationality. Follow the law, statutes, commandments, all right? And follow the men of the Lord, which are the apostles of Great Millstone, all right? All right? Because they're teaching us the truth, man. Because the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is dealing with them, all right? Verse 10, all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off. Right, the Lord said, all the horns of the wicked will I cut off. So yes, the reason why all hell, all bad shit is happening around the world is because the God of Israel's cutting the wicked off, man. So you kingdoms got to get taken out of power. You're done. The God of Israel is done with you. All right? It's time for Israel to rise into power. All right? Because nothing happens on earth without the God of Israel's approval. Nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval. All right? We keep saying that, man. That's going to be the title, man. All right? But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Right? And you're seeing it, man. Men across the four corners of the earth preaching the same doctrine on the great millstone. Okay? Or those that follow great millstone. All right? They're being exalted, man. All right? We're being now seen, all right, as the prophets of the Lord, man. And that's the point, man. All right? Because this is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This isn't of men. And that's what's putting fear in these elites. All right? But guess what? You elites, all right? You're controlled by the Most High, man. All right? You got to do the bidding of the Most High. All right? Because he approves all of this, man. All right? And hey, and like the scripture says in Proverbs, let me get it. The book of Proverbs, chapter 20. And I believe it's 24. Yep. Book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So yeah, man, you ain't in control of your own destiny. The God of Israel is in control of your destiny. That's why you Edomites, you're going to fulfill his prophecy. All right? You're going to engage in these Third World Wars. All right? The Third World War. You're going to try to implement, prior to that, while the Third War is happening, you're going to try to implement martial law to bring out the RFID chip because it's of the God of Israel. All right? He's ordaining it to happen. All right? But his elect men know this, and they're not going to do that because they obey God's words, man. All right? They're going to follow the commandments to the best of their ability, man, and obey his words, man. All right? Let me get Book of Psalms. '68, verse 20. He that is our power, the God of Israel, okay, he's our power, is the God of salvation, right? He's going to deliver, okay, the elect from this coming judgment, all right, that he approves, all right? And unto God and unto Yahweh the Lord belong, and unto the power the Lord, Salakia, belong the issues from death. You see that? So if it's time for you to get put to death, it's time you get put to death. And a lot of you people here in America, it's time for you to get put to death. Thus saith the scriptures. And the Lord's going to allow it. He's going to sanction it. He's going to approve it. You're going to go fight in that Third World War. You're going to fight in these race wars. All right? You're going to go engage. You're going to get a whole bunch of pestilence. All right? All types of diseases. All right? Because nothing here happens on earth without the God of Israel's approval. Just read the book of Job. I'm not going to get it. Just read the book of Job, man. All right? Satan had to obey the Lord's word. All right? Just think about that. Let me get one more scripture. Unless the Spirit got me, if I read this, to go to another one. But it's going to be 1 Chronicles chapter 16. And I'm going to start at 12. Remember his marvelous works that he have done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. Right, man. We're supposed to remember, all right? We hear the Israelites, man, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're supposed to remember the Lord's marvelous works, man, and his judgments, all right, that come out of his mouth. Because what he says is going to happen, all right? It's approved by him. He approves it, all right? He makes sure the angels go out and do it, man. the evil angels, all right, and the good angels, all right. Verse 15, be ye mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. Right, man, his covenant, all right, the contract. You got to be mindful, man, all right. Everything that's written in his book, man, is for our own benefit, man, and you got to understand that, okay. Verse 16, even of the covenant. Salakia, I jumped. Let me get back up. I went too far down. Verse 13. Let me start at 12 again. Let me read back at the point. First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 12. Remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders, and the judgments of his mouth. Verse 13. O ye seed of Israel, his servants, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones. So this Bible, okay, through the spirit power Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, was written by Israelites for Israelites. That's it. All right? Because nothing here happens on earth without the God of Israel's approval. All right? Verse 14. He is the Lord our power. His judgments are in all the earth. So this is where judgment's at, here on earth. All right? So if it's time for you to get killed, it's time for you to get killed. All right? If it's time for you to, if you're the part of the nation that he chose, which are the Israelites, then hey, you can get delivered out from the Lord's wrath. All right. If you're part of the seed of Jacob, if you're not, you're a heathen. You got to go into slavery. Okay. This is the God. This is the God of Israel's movie. That's what a God is. A God can make his own terms. All right. He approves what he likes and what he doesn't like. He has a favorite race of people. Okay. And he hates heathens. That's the God of Israel, okay? You can't get around that, okay? All right? And if you try to change the words around of the Bible, man, okay, all you're doing is making your judgment 10 times worse, man, all right? Because the God of Israel, he's going to get you, man. He's going to mess your shit up, man, all right? Verse 15, be mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, right? The contract, the promises, okay, the blessings, all right? Also the curses, if we went off, all right? We have to be mindful of all that, all right? Because nothing here happens on earth without the God of Israel's approval, all right? Verse 16, even of the covenant which he made with Abraham and of his oath unto Isaac, verse 17, and hath confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. You see that? So it's all about Israel, all right? It's all about the Lord's chosen people, all right? It's all about, okay, them, all right? They're the chosen people. And who are those chosen people today walking the earth? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child, as well as a confusion of faces. All right? But those are the Israelites that the Lord is talking to. All right? All right? And he's saying, hey, man, all right? I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. You can't get out of my hands. So guess what? You better turn to the Lord, or you better turn to him, okay? Or he's going to put you to death. And that's just what it is. So Lord willing, that was edifying, okay? In fact, hold on. Before I'm done, let me give me another, just a clear cut, just to drive it home, that nothing here happens on earth by coincidence, man. This is of the God of Israel. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I am the Lord, and there is none else. You see that? Do you see that? Let me read it one more time. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. The God of Israel is the omnipotent force. The God of Israel is supreme being, divine one. Okay? I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. Right. A lot of our people don't know the Lord. That's why a lot of people are going to be destroyed in these last days. Okay? Verse 6. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. Right. Because the sun rises, okay, from the east and sets in the west. Okay? I am the Lord and there is none else. Verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And that's plain, man. If you can't get it after that, that whatever happens here on earth, okay, nothing goes down here on earth without the God of Israel's approval. If you can't get that, hey, you ain't part of elect, all right? You'll get it when you see your judgment come straight to your face. And with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, we're almost out of here. Shalom.